Welcome, friends of Channel Name. Today we have news that has generated a lot of controversy in the world of reality TV. Faith Stowers, who was part of the cast of Vanderpump Rules, has filed a lawsuit against Bravo and the producers of the show, accusing them of discrimination and retaliation. However, in an unexpected turn, a judge has decided that the case will not be resolved in a public court, but in private arbitration. What does this entail? What has Faith reported? Let's break down everything we know. Faith Stowers, the only black cast member at the time, appeared on 51 episodes of Vanderpump Rules before being, according to her, ousted by a vicious campaign of racist harassment and retaliation. In April of this year, Faith filed a lawsuit detailing multiple incidents of racism, sexual harassment, and even physical assault during her time on the show. One of the most shocking incidents Faith mentions in her lawsuit is an alleged violent assault by Lala Kent, another star of the show. According to Faith, Lala attacked her by brandishing a knife. Although Lala is not named as a defendant in the case, this incident has generated a lot of attention. Faith has also called out former castmates Stassi Schroeder and Kristen Dutt for racist actions. In 2018, Stassi and Kristen called the police to try to get Faith arrested for crimes she did not commit. This incident led to both of them being fired from Vanderpump Rules in June 2020. However, Kristen has returned to Bravo in 2023 for an episode of Vanderpump Rules and is now part of the spin-off The Valley. Stassi, for her part, has not returned to Bravo but is preparing her own docuseries on Hulu, Stassi says, and will appear in the second season of Vanderpump Villa. Even though Faith wanted her case to be resolved in a public court, a judge in Los Angeles has decided that the case will be moved to private arbitration. This means that the hearings will not be public and that the final decision will be in the hands of an arbitrator. The reason behind this decision is the contracts that Faith signed when joining Vanderpump Rules. These contracts included clauses stating that any disputes related to the show would be resolved in arbitration, not in a public court. The judge found these contracts to be clear and enforceable, forcing Faith to follow this process. In her lawsuit, Faith also accuses the show's producers of failing to protect her and instead pressuring her to keep quiet. According to Faith, when she reported the mistreatment she was experiencing, producers warned her in no uncertain terms to shut up and behave. She further claims she was demoted to an unpaid volunteer position, even though her employment status was not officially changed. Faith also alleges that NBC, Bravo's parent company, threatened her with ruinous legal action if she spoke publicly about her experience on the show. Today we have news that Faith's case is on hold while arbitration takes place. Caitlin Lowell, who together with her husband Tyler Baltira made the difficult decision to give up their daughter Carly for adoption in 2009, has spoken openly about her regrets. Of the challenges people of color face in the entertainment industry, especially on reality TV, confesses that where drama is often prioritized over the well-being of Teresa Davis as Carly's adoptive parents. Faith Stowers has been brave in speaking out against the injustices she suffered when they made the decision to give up Carly for adoption. Privately raises questions about transparency. They were both facing chaotic family situations and believed it was the best thing for their daughter. Do you think Faith should have the chance to plead her case in a public courtroom? Caitlin has revealed that there are things she would do differently. How do you think this will affect Vanderpump Rules in a recent interview with *E? Leave me your comments and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed the analysis. Couple in Michigan. And don't forget to subscribe to the one of the main reasons she regrets choosing Brandon and Teresa is that they were initially seeking a closed adoption, something that was not in line with what Caitlin and Tyler wanted. Justice and equality must be a priority in all areas.